All right, before we kick this episode off, everyone's been asking, so we're going to fucking deliver. We've opened up a Mayfield hotline for you to call into.
Yeah. So a lot of you have been wanting to tell your own stories on podcasts, or you want to keep something anonymous as well. So this is the perfect place where you can do it. You can call that hotline, leave a story. How good's that?
Yeah. And if you don't leave your name, no one's going to know.
Yeah.
And it can vary on what you tell. It can be something deep. It can be something that's rattled you. It can be something that's changed your life. Like, whatever the fuck you want to tell us, you now have the ability to.
It could be you're listening to our podcast and you're going, this coxie cunt's a wanker. I want to let him know.
I agree.
And you could call us, leave us a voicemail, and we'll play it on our episode as well.
Yeah.
The opportunity is endless. All right?
So much room for activities.
Quite literally.
Literally. So we're going to start building this up now. The more we get, that means we're going to get 2 episodes a week if you guys leave us some messages. So stories from your weekend, we want to hear them. We want to hear everything in your lives. If you got something to share, unless it's shit, probably keep it to yourself.
Yeah, we won't be sharing that. And another thing is, when you call in, we want to give we want you to give yourself a nickname, all right?
Yeah.
So we know if you're a repeat caller, a repeat offender, if you will.
Yeah.
Not in that sense. Repeat caller.
We don't like repeat offenders. But Chip, do you have the phone number here?
Yeah.
We're going to read it out now.
So you got 5 minutes of your best yarn you can give us, and the phone number is 0461 453 227.
Say it again.
0461 453 227.
0461 453 067.
That's wrong. Say the one that I said, not this dickhead. That's it. Call up, leave a good message. We're keen to hear him.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome back to the Mayfield podcast by mates for mates. I'm Jackson and I'm joined with Chip, Chunky Monkey McGrath and Jordan. Go find your own fucking tent cops.
Bit in that one.
We're
Heaps
back.
in
We're
that
back
one.
for 24,
Yeah,
boys.
We've had about a fucking 2 months off, but we're back. We're back.
Who thought that we deserved a fucking break as well, by the way? Like,
I felt like we needed
I
it.
loved it.
100% we needed it. It was so good, but we did not deserve
we
one.
should have taken another month, to be honest with you. I can't be fucked.
Do you know how like New Year's is a time to improve yourself? You set some goals for the future.
Yeah.
We're here to say, unfortunately, we're probably not going to improve this year. So don't really expect anything
I reckon
new.
we're going to decline further, actually, which is so
Maybe
fucked
like
up.
our mental and like physical state, you know?
Hope
we're
not.
going to keep to tradition in 24, right? And keep
Yeah.
doing what made and broke us. So
100%,
Chip,
Yeah.
kick us off.
I'll kick us off. So, what broke me? We're starting the podcast again, eh? To be honest, I fucking hate you two cunts and I hate doing this with you. So that's what's broke me. Also, I was at Courtney's, my partner's, the other day, and I was helping her dad reverse his caravan into like where they keep it on a concrete slab at theirs.
Yeah.
So I'm on the right-hand side of it. He's firing us. So like, yeah, stop. I'll go check out the back around the other side. So I walk around the back of the caravan. He keeps coming. And I get stuck between the caravan and the fucking fence.
What
I
was,
like,
what was the
screaming.
damage to the caravan?
No, actually, I was fucking thought I was going to break this fence, but I was like, oh, stop. Went forward and finally got out of it. But like, I probably thought he was going to keep going and going and going.
The cunt finally saw a chance to end your life.
Yeah. He
My
was,
daughter's dating a degenerate.
yeah, it's
Saw him in the
right.
reverse camera. He's like, she deserves better.
But no, I'm still alive, and that's sort of what made me as well. Last week, my partner was back for the day before she goes on a cruise ship for
Yeah.
another eternity. So yeah, that was good.
You're a strong man,
Yeah,
Chip.
that was nice.
Thanks,
That's
guys.
almost what made
Yeah.
me as well. Your girlfriend coming home.
Yeah, well, that's
Because you
weird.
act a little bit more normal too, which is nice, refreshing.
That's a bit of a stretch.
Well, yeah, I was normal for a
100%.
day. I'm back now.
But what broke me was this week I was driving home from work and coming back from 2 weeks off. Work already sucked. I just had one of those days. It was a Wednesday where the whole day was just so shit. And the best thing ever was hopping in your car, windows down, playing your own music, right? So I'm having one of those at sunset sort of vibes, drive home. And I'm pulling up. I get off the highway. I'm onto Nicklin Way. For those in Sunny Coast, it's like, it stocks up a fair bit, like a fair bit of
Yeah,
traffic
she
around
backs up.
there.
Renowned for traffic.
Especially around 5 o'clock.
Renowned
right?
to fuck your afternoon.
Yeah, 100%. So stopped up in Nicklin Way, Music still blasting. I'm hanging out the window having a blast. Next minute, I just get covered in this liquid. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I look up out my window and it's a truck full of Portaloos that is sprayed next to me.
What the fuck?
And I just got full sprayed by these Portaloos.
Sprayed home by a Portaloo.
So yeah, a day that couldn't get worse got a whole lot worse. I had to full put on my window wipers to get the shit off my windscreen. I don't know if it was like actual shit, but it's still liquid out of a Portaloo, and I'm not happy about that.
It could have been so much worse. Imagine if you like look up and there's just this turd in the air and just hits your window, and then your wiper gets one that fucking flicks it off.
Oh, it was so gross.
I reckon.
though.
Imagine like a bit of toilet paper. I reckon that'd be worse.
Yeah,
like
wet toilet
smearing-
paper.
Yeah, yeah.
Smearing over the wipers.
Yeah,
fucking
getting my
gross.
arm covered in that. Like, it was,
Dude, what
it
a
was
fucked way to end your Wednesday.
I know,
You want
I
a
know.
hot opinion? I reckon Mondays are a better day than Wednesday.
Wednesdays are the worst day of the week.
Mondays
100%.
go quick because you're like, you've had your 2 days off where you have so much
Yeah.
time, and then you just like full bore on a Monday.
Yeah, Wednesdays suck.
Goes quick.
Fuck, notoriously suck.
Wait.
That's why a podcast comes out on a
Yeah,
Wednesday.
to make it
Wednesdays
better,
can
make it
suck my
easier.
balls.
Wait, when I was back at work, I feel like driving around again, I didn't feel like safe to drive. And I've only felt safe to drive like this. Even this week, I'm still a bit shaky at the wheel to be able to stay. But I just don't feel like I should be on the fucking road.
It's weird when you take 2 weeks off and you just like forget what to do.
But no, it's not even I forgot what to do. It's just like how fucked up I got for so long.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't feel like safe on the road anymore.
It'd probably be all the ketamine in your system. No, I'm kidding.
What? Why would I have that?
That would be bullshit. That would be
yeah,
like,
it's
that was a
fucking
joke. We
rubbish.
don't condone
We'll
that.
touch more on our like 10-day bender in a little bit about
Yeah.
what we did over the break because we know you guys are invested in our personal lives. eh?
100%.
And what made me so I never actually
Oh,
said it was I went to Stratty for the weekend, which was so good. Just having a weekend in Stratty. Nothing beats it, I reckon. North
place is
Stradbroke
sick.
Island.
Yeah.
It's so good. Saw manta rays, dolphins, stingrays.
It was fucking
Any
awesome.
aqua
turtles. No aqua turds this trip. Which
I
was,
don't want to hear about
I
it.
was
then.
scared of doing one, and then like a new species with a third eye was going to come up from me last time.
It was good to see you go, to be honest.
Yeah.
A mutated brim.
Yeah, and another thing that broke me as well is I broke my toe playing touch footy. We're playing
Typical.
walking touch, and I kicked my toe on a stump, or like dislocated backwards.
That sort of goes hand in hand when you're uncoordinated, though.
No,
Your
well,
ditzy is fucked.
something happened. Something had to happen. I was looking like Wally Lewis out there on that pitch.
Just like that time at Oztag, he was
Yeah.
too, eh?
Coxie,
100%.
I look at Coxie and I'm like, you legit are the sort of guy to squeal. Like, I'm not even joking. Like,
Fuck off. No, but yeah, and then I had to scull a few beers, and my mates popped it back into place, which is pretty
Oh,
hectic. Yeah, I got a
that's
video of
foul.
it too. I'll show you.
yeah, let's put it on the next dump.
Yeah.
We'll get on Instagram Reels sensitive content.
There's no chance that we could ever make it. Bro, the shit that gets like sensitive on Instagram is like watching 10 people
It's
die.
like live
Yeah.
leak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's literally live.
It's watching just like a truck kill a family of 5.
bro, I was up at 4 this morning before work to go to work. I watched like 14 people die before I walked out of the door.
It really desensitizes you, eh?
But like, I'm not even blinking. I'm thinking like, yep, that person's 80 meters in the air. Hope he's all right.
Every time I see one, I still check the comments just to make sure he's alive or not. And then there's a comment going like, "Hey guys, just want to let you know I'm completely fine. By the way, I'm not the guy in the video. He's
Yeah,
dead."
I've seen those ones.
Or like the ones where like someone's clearly died and he goes, hope everyone's okay.
Yeah,
It's like he's clearly in 10 pieces, mate.
You know
Yeah.
what my favorite thing is, like, you know, there's your live leak ones, and then
Careful.
there's the ones that go like to the next level where you're like, that's probably not alright to post, but there's people commenting things on it that you probably shouldn't comment, and it's like their personal account. Like you like go to their bio and it's like mother of or like dad of and their
Yeah.
children's
The kid's
name, and it's
name's
like
in the
all
bio,
glory
yeah.
to God, and they've just left the most outrageous comment on Instagram Reels, and you're like, man, you literally have a digital footprint, you know, like.
it's fun. It'll all come back at everyone. one
yeah,
day.
100%.
We
What,
saw- yeah.
what made him broke you, Jacko?
What made me is obviously we went to Lost Paradise. You probably
Yeah.
saw it on our socials. But there's something about the KFC in New South Wales. I don't know what it is. Maybe the chickens are just like purebreds
Not
up
pumped
there,
full
you
of
know?
fucking steroids.
Maybe they live a fucking good life up there. But the KFC just, I reckon we had it 6 times. Well, me personally, and I was only gone for like 5 days.
See, I can't agree with that. I love KFC here on the Sunny Coast a lot
Yeah.
better than any meal I had there.
Mine was just fresh.
One thing I will give New South Wales is it pains me to say it so much because I'm a massive Queensland supporter in Origin time. it honestly might be the better state.
Yeah, I reckon it is for sure.
Like
I'm with
the
that.
beaches,
It's kinda fucked.
everything. It's genuinely so good in New South
The
Wales.
beach, yeah, the beaches are like unreal, man.
I hate that I had to admit that.
Yeah,
No one else would
It's-
like them but us. Don't go there.
Yeah.
They're only for us.
Yeah. But yeah, is that it?
No, and what broke me was at Lost Paradise, they're obviously like your normal festival showers and all that. These were probably the most roguish showers I've
yeah,
ever
these
seen.
were,
Like-
they were fucked.
Oh, you go in at what you think is a good time, and it's not just blokes running a fucking muck in there. There's chicks getting amongst their work, chucking tampons on the floor.
Yeah.
There's like G-bangers there.
Yeah.
And like what they do is they set the Portaloo at the end of the line, the highest, and all the water runs down the line. So if the bloke on the left is pissing in the shower,
Yeah,
you're
mate.
sure as hell getting a little bit of his piss on your feet. Like,
because you'd look in the drain and you'd see this like it's normally just normal water and then it'd just be pure yellow.
yeah, it's like
And you go,
disgusting.
oh my fucking god!
I was one of them.
I was one of them 100%.
Oh, okay,
but,
sweet, sweet.
It's just when it's not your own, it's a bit like,
Yeah.
oh, is this,
I'm
is
pretty
this
sure I
serious?
saw like half a turd roll down one of
Yeah,
them.
someone
that
was
was me.
talking about it. Someone
I was
came out
the
to our
one-
campsite and said they heard people say like in the middle of the night they're going to run and take shits in the
That's
showers.
wild, eh?
See, those,
Who does that benefit though? Like, it's the worst thing ever.
that's actually fucked up.
If I was seriously so crook the next morning when I had a shower to see like fucking
Grogan.
half of a foot of a turd, like, I'd probably cry. Or like even the ones there, they're probably like 2 feet plus, dude.
a,
They'd be
fu-
big
a
shit.
festival turd too. That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
But yeah. So for those who don't know, New Year's we spent a 4-day festival, Lost Paradise, just north of Sydney.
Yeah.
In what Glenworth Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of outside of Newcastle.
It was fucking unreal. For
literally
those, yeah, you go.
It was just some bloke's property that was like had so much fucking land and he has a festival on it every year.
Yeah, it was like a better version of BTV, I swear. Like, it was that good.
Yeah.
A lot of people probably don't agree with that, but it was honestly that good.
Yeah, I hate to admit it. Like, I wasn't originally going to go to the festival because it was specifically techno music.
Yeah.
And as much as it pains me to say, Chip
was
right. Like,
yeah,
it
no
genuinely was the best festival I've ever been to. The crowd was so good. Like,
Yeah.
everybody was just friendly. Like, everybody was there for, like, the right reasons almost.
Yeah, like the only cockers there were us.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, we'll touch on that.
It was honestly such a good festival. It's changed my whole view on techno music.
Yeah.
Like, now you'll catch me throughout the week just listening to techno.
Yeah, it's fire.
Which sucks, but it's actually
I'm
so
not on
good.
that level yet, but I'm like starting to. Maybe I'm like
I'm still a healthy balance.
after like a
Healthy
1:30
balance.
on a Friday. That's when I
Yeah,
switch
that's-
over.
Yeah,
That's
that's,
fair.
fair.
But where should we start? Do you want to talk about anything that you did on the road trip up, or do you want to just start at the festival?
Let's just go to the
Yeah,
festival.
no, we pretty much just had a good road trip down and then
Yeah.
the good stuff's when we got to the festival.
It was like a 9 or 10 hour drive from where we
Yeah.
had to go there.
Fucking so worth it. Such a beautiful coastline.
And the drive was fucking pretty good, man.
Yeah, the drive
It was a
from-
nice, like, it's
Yeah.
nice and scenic. It's not
Yeah.
like you're driving a Airlie, which was the worst drive.
yeah, that was fucked.
It's like 110 the whole way as well, so
Yeah.
you can't like really complain.
130 if no one's looking.
yeah, 140 in the crime lane.
Yeah.
So pretty much when you enter the festival, you like go up this dirt track, sort of like Ivan Milat, Wolf Creek sort of vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But instead
Yeah.
of a serial killer, it's just like 90 police.
Yeah, and
Worse.
everyone's backed up.
You can't even run.
Worse for a bunch of festival goers.
Yeah, literally. And so you rock up to the entrance, and there is, you'd think you're fucking, I don't know, someone's committed a war crime.
Yeah,
They thought
There's
they
that
were
many
like-
officers.
It was the largest drug like capital in the world. They must
Yeah.
have thought because there was 40 cop cars, about 600 dogs.
Yeah, it was fucked.
I'm surprised I didn't see a fucking horse.
Oh, did we?
So as soon as you go in, there's like 10 little gazebo things that you have to drive through. So 10 lanes essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as you pull in, like you get close to the tents, you get breathoed straight away.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Not only is there officers everywhere and security guards, they've got their little 4-legged companions running around.
So the first thing you got to do is breatho, and then it's an open door dog sniff check.
Yeah.
So they go around the car. You got to open your door to let the dog sniff. He does Chip and Harry in the front seat first.
It's the most terrifying thing ever, bro.
Oh no, he's like to me, any drugs in you, mate? I was like, huh? I couldn't even say
Yeah.
no.
When I did the
was that
breatho,
scared.
he asked me to count to 10, and I was like like, you know when you speak and your voice breaks because you're
Yeah.
about to cry?
Yeah.
That's what I was like. And I hadn't drunk a beer for like 4 days. I was
Bro,
like,
imagine me, like my mumble, I'd blow like 4 times over the limit and I'd be sober. Like, I'd be fucked.
So the dog's taking his turn, and the cop goes, "Open your door, mate." I open it. I slam the little cunt in the head.
Yeah, bro.
This Labrador just gets
Gets, like,
done from my
proper hit.
door. I just hear a thud. I look up at the cop. I go, "Did I just hit your dog?" And he goes, "Yep."
Imagine that could have been like, imagine if he like knocked him out, gave him a concussion, and he just sat down.
Oh, imagine.
There you go, through our whole car, just because you like prop had to go against
You'd
this
be
fucking
so
dog.
cut making the dog sit down, eh? He's just confused. He's like, "Oh, fuck."
And then after like they search a car for the dog, they get about like 4 just pure heifers ripping out your fucking car,
Yeah,
like ripping
yeah.
everything out of your tub, and like they were people next to us, swags were getting unrolled,
Yeah.
everything was getting confiscated off them.
I think it's almost like invasive to the extent they do it. Like, sort of, they literally tear apart your whole fucking car and make you pack it up in front of everyone. Like, it's almost degrading sort of thing.
It was generally the most hectic security
Yeah.
I've ever seen. Like,
I was shitting
it was
myself.
way more hectic than an airport. Like,
Yeah.
they just
100%.
They ripped
Splendor.
apart everything, had to pull out everything in the tub. Ended up having a good chat with a bloke about footy and letting us
Yeah,
off easy.
that's
But we
what
had
we got
more
easy.
sniffer dogs sniff us personally. Like, it was just hectic. But they didn't find nothing.
They found
Kept
nothing.
all our alcohol, which is good. So,
Yeah.
It's sort of, but it's sort of one of those things though. Like, we're not speaking on behalf of us, but you wonder why kids are taking in these like cheap drugs and all that as alternatives to the alcohol you can buy in the festival. 'Cause
Yeah.
the alcohol is literally what $15
$15
for a
for something
vodka Red
shit.
Bull.
Yeah.
and
Yeah, probably more.
that's a fucking lot of money for like kids our age.
For 4
apprentices.
days.
And then you're they're the first to be like, well, yeah, you're gonna go to jail because you're carrying 5 pingers worth $100.
Yeah.
like that's.
We're not condoning that.
Yeah,
as
we're not
well when we say
condoning it,
this.
but
Yeah,
it's
but it
sorta-
checks out.
It sort of just doesn't fucking make sense.
Well, the thing is, like, there's festivals in Melbourne and that they make BYO, like Pitches BYO, and like
Yeah.
you do that, I guarantee you, like, people are obviously still going to bring drugs, but it's going to stop like a good amount.
Literally.
Stop
Yeah.
heaps of it, surely. But what's another notable thing at the festival?
Well, I was
Oh,
pissed myself how when we left that security checkpoint, the dog that we had, look, he'd been there all day. He had a big shift. He was puffing his cheeks out, this poor little fella.
And got a concussion.
Yeah, he got a fucking HIA, reported HIA, and we're driving past, and he's having a little shower. They got someone showering this little fucking puppy just because of how much shit he's been through.
Yeah.
And that's when I knew that, like, we got so lucky.
Yeah.
We got the dog that's, like, probably about to end his shift.
You know-
Where there was this other lab next to us, so that, like, oh, that nose. He had a nose that could sniff for days, that little thing.
He had a fucking like veteran badge and shit all over him.
Yeah, he literally, I thought he was going to come out with like a Victorian cross on him.
Yeah, 600 confirmed
Yeah,
sniffs.
900 confirmed drug confiscations. This dog next to us, bro, wasn't there to fuck around one bit. But we had his youngest son who'd been through the ringer, and it was awesome.
You know how I know you literally, these thoughts actually went through his head? He brings me like a couple of hours after you first got in, because I came the day after. And he was pissed as, and he's like, man, I recommend you come in the afternoon. And I was like, why? Like, why would I do that when it's less busy? And he goes, because all the puppies will be tired. And I was like, is this cunt real?
It's legit, but like,
It's true,
bro,
mate. It's
right,
so
alright,
true.
So you get like probably the real veteran dogs in the morning, the puppies in mid afternoon. You come late arvo. These little puppies, they're not built for the fucking. They're not built for the length. They're built for a good sniff early on.
He's literally right though. I rocked up and the dogs were holding on by a thread.
Yeah, the dogs are like, they're looking at each other going, mate, I haven't got much more in me, eh? I can barely sniff fucking oxygen in, let alone ketamine. Like, I can't do it anymore. And then they all retire, everyone gets in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to the dogs.
Shout out to the dogs. Tell you what, that thing got no more fucking Scooby snacks after the cops walked in and seen everyone pinging off their heads, eh? Those dogs aren't getting fed for a month.
Another thing that was noticeable as well, we put it in our dump. You would have seen as a video of me and Chip getting booed heavily by a crowd of about
heavy boo. That's
100
like
to 200 people. How many do you reckon there was?
probably like, it'd be 100.
At least 100. Like
Yeah,
100
at
or
least
so.
100.
It was the boo of the magnitude of like it's Game 3 Origin
Yeah,
at
Suncorp.
Suncorp, and New South Wales get an intercept. That's the sort of booing we copped.
Yeah, it was messed up. It was
fucked.
So to start off, we just left a concert. Penau. We were walking out, and there was these ladies on the drums going, just making a small beat on the drums, just
No one
sitting
was
around.
around.
It was like a real like cooked unit spiritual sort of thing.
Yeah,
like-
they were all on acid.
Like nothing going on. They're just on the drums. Next minute, our mate Daniel puts me on his shoulders, and we go over. We start just dancing with these ladies on the drums, and
That's
everyone.
no easy feat either.
And then
No,
oh yeah,
no.
shout out to Daniel, by the way,
Yeah.
strongest motherfucker ever.
Shoulders of fucking concrete.
Shoulders of justice.
And then we just started one by one, us five just start dancing, and we got this crowd of like 100 or 200
Who you
people
talking
around,
about, I reckon, eh?
just dancing, and it was so fun. And then anyway, I hopped down off his shoulders, probably because he was tired like the puppies.
Yeah, 100%.
And then next minute, I just get fucking hit by a 2-ton dozer.
Yeah, bruh. It was like, I was watching it all, and it was just, everyone was so happy. And I tapped one of our mates, Pearl. I was like, wait, should I fuck? Because there was a lot of chat all weekend about someone tackling Coxie.
Oh, really?
And I was like, yeah, everyone
Oh,
wanted
thanks,
to
guys.
do it.
Thanks,
And I was
guys.
like, you know what? I'm just going to tackle him, mate. So I barged my way through, picked him up, and when I tackled him, we accidentally hit the lead drummist. So she stopped. Everyone started fucking booing. Like,
It was fucked.
Loud, man, like
it was the
loud.
most hectic boo I've ever
yeah.
heard.
When it's directed at you,
Yeah.
it sounds so much fucking
It's in
louder.
our dump. You just want to watch it. Yeah, so Chip tackles me into them. The boo starts, and we just bolted. We had to get out of there.
Yeah, and like we
Killed
all
the show.
thought it was all gone. Like we had a bit of a laugh about it, and then the night was truly ours after that.
Yeah.
and we're walking into Dom Dollar, and we're trying to like barge through, and we stop for a second to like find a better way, and this chick taps her mate, points at me, and goes, "That's that fuckwit that tackled that bloke." And then I was jarred once again. I was so rattled. Like 30 minutes before New Year, I was like, "Is this how I'm going to go to the New Year? Being known as a cunt that ruined something?"
It was like the most violence the whole time at that
Yeah,
festival.
literally.
Yeah.
She was
like
in good spirits too.
She had like a Daddy Dom shirt on, and I was like, "Oh my god, man, there's no chance."
What else was pretty notable over the period?
Oh, well, there's some massive news about, like, worldwide news. If you haven't heard it, you're living under a rock, to be quite frank. It's, the Epstein list has been released.
Jeffrey Epstein, that
Oh.
motherfucker and his clients.
For someone who's dead, that cunt keeps popping up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. It started with the Netflix doco, and now I reckon he's still somewhere on the island plucking away.
Yeah, wait, he's made a name for himself.
Yeah, for
In
the wrong
worst-
name,
For
the
the
wrong
worst
name.
way possible.
Yeah, the wrong fucking
The
name.
names are getting brought up now. You got Bill Clinton, you got Prince Andrew, all at this underage
People
sex
have like
island.
a lot
Prince
of high
Albert.
stature there. A lot of like high status have been known, like not confirmed for doing anything on this island, but they've flown there, and we all know what happens on this island.
What about that NASCAR driver as well? Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking. Oh,
The Hot Wheels driver?
Yeah, the guy definitely known for not doing much. Yeah. Physically. But depends, because whatever
Yeah.
he was doing on that island with those children, fucked up, by the way.
Yeah.
It's all alleged, like it's a flight list
Right,
sort
yeah,
of thing.
it's a
but-
flight list.
Or,
that got
and if
this.
someone started the rumor and it's bullshit, whoever started the rumor that he got off at watching midgets do math is the funniest cunt on earth.
Yeah, how's
Seriously,
that?
he needs to write a novel.
No, yeah, apparently he'd go to the island, get massaged by underage girls, and then he used to get off
Yeah.
by like watching midgets trying to do math equations on a high chalkboard.
There's
What
yeah,
the
that's weird. And there's heaps of
Yeah.
like memes going around. It's like when the midget's struggling to work out quadratic formula, and it's Jeffrey Epstein. Stephen Hawking in his chair, like going like,
It's like, ha, ha, ha.
That's so fucked
yeah. So
up.
that's
know.
the rumor about him. But I wonder if we're going to get any more rumors. Like,
Oh, there's definitely got to be more.
maybe a prince got a. No.
Maybe
Careful,
cut
careful.
yourself.
Yeah, I'm not excited to say, but I wonder what's going to come out of like
I
the
just-
other patients of the island.
I just
Yeah.
can't wait for a South Park episode of them taking the absolute piss out of
Yeah.
everyone who's been named.
Literally, that's going to be so good.
So good, but yeah.
Another thing you were mentioning to me in the car was about something to do with the Irwin family. You didn't finish
Yeah.
it because you're like, I'll
I don't-
save it for the podcast.
Yeah, so there's a little article going around right now, sort of like Daily Mail or something. And Terry Irwin and Rob Irwin, mother and son, for those who don't know, getting interviewed. And it's like a bit of a Q&A. And someone asked Terry Irwin, is there anything that you've kept from Robert Irwin, a secret or something like that? And she goes, I've got a tattoo in a place that I can't show you of like Robert. And it's apparently it says like Steve was here. somewhere on her body where she can't show her son. Now I'm thinking in my head, tramp stamp. He's definitely seen a mum in a
I'm thinking
bikini
it's a
at some
landing
point.
strip.
I'm thinking it's the landing strip.
I'm thinking Steve's put his name on the runway.
Imagine that Steve was here.
Yeah.
The crocodile.
That's
that
awesome.
That's kind of G though.
Imagine
That
if
is
it
gangster.
just said, crikey.
Crikey, this shit hits.
Crikey, Steve was here.
But wow.
Wow, literally
Steve
wow.
Irwin is a real G.
Yeah, 100%. Making an impact even after he's gone.
Marked
obviously.
his territory on land and
Yeah,
on
but like
land.
he's put his message across to any other bloke now that might sleep with her.
Yeah, 100%.
He's about to get into his work,
Wait.
and he sees Steve was here. Oh fuck no, I'm out of here,
You
mate.
would be like, imagine the guilt
Yeah,
of
no
like
one,
an Aussie icon that everyone loves.
no one's gonna ever want to go where the crocodile hunter went.
no.
No one.
No one's going to want to explore the unknown bushes.
No.
I mean, full credit to Terry. That takes a bit of fucking courage to say that
Yeah,
on live
like,
air.
that's a big secret to just pop out on live
That's
air.
awesome. I love it.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
on her. I'm all for that.
Yeah. Another notable thing that happened over the break as well is, Jacko, you made it Instagram official with your partner.
Oh, I knew this.
How
I
good
knew
is that?
this was coming.
He's graduated from the fifth slide blurry photo softest launch of mankind, by
Butter
the way.
launch.
No, I thought that was sweet.
The butter launch.
The butter launch.
I'm not really renowned for like fucking posting on Instagram that much either. Unless it's like the Mayfield account.
Yeah, literally. But yeah, no.
It was good to see.
Good
Congrats,
to see you
mate.
graduated.
Man,
the main
congrats.
post as well.
I just love.
No, I
You
love
know?
love too.
All the comments, as soon as I posted,
You wouldn't
I
even
was
know
like,
what it's
this would be fucking interesting. And the first comment was Coxie going, what did you say? It was like,
I think it was like hard launch in capital
yeah,
letters. or
proud
some
of
shit.
you, XOXO or
Yeah.
some shit. And I was like, he started something. And sure enough, it was just like a chain of shit. But yeah, I mean,
No, I
just
reckon
does
it's
crazy things to you, man, you know?
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
What
All
other
right.
shit? Is that it for the
Yeah.
new year?
I reckon that's it. We got a fair bit this episode. It's got to
Yeah.
be a pretty long one
Yeah.
to set you guys back up. But
To be fair, we kind of are using a little bit.
Yeah.
Like we were meant to take 2 weeks off, which has turned into a month.
yeah.
Look, and we didn't even do anything like to make it this long. It was really just a bad run of luck.
The way you guys need to look at it is we had a month off, but it's a month of stories.
Yeah, we've got a whole
Yeah,
lot
we
to be
got
telling
we
you.
got pissed for a month. Imagine how much story comes out of that.
I actually don't really remember much of last month,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Should we take another month off?
Stay tuned.
All right.
Later this episode, we're going to talk about ins and outs. One thing that is still in this year is the Mayfield plug, baby. we're not leaving that shit in 2023.
That ain't out.
That ain't never going to
That
be
could
out.
be in for years, son. For years.
But yeah, if you haven't rated it 5 stars already, and you know who you fucking are, because there's a lot of users that are out there, rate it 5 stars. Come on, get around it. What are you waiting for? Like, honestly.
We toned it back for a little bit because the ratings were good, but now we're not. We hungry.
Rate it 5 stars!
As a good man once said, we hungry, and we are. Rate it
And we
5
need to eat.
stars or fuck off.
And it is a podcast by mates for mates. So the best thing, literally, you can do is post it on your Instagram story so more
Yeah.
people can see what you're listening to.
And get your mum to post it on her Facebook story too.
Yeah, Facebook does well, especially for family members.
Yeah,
We're
literally.
family people. It's mates for mates, family for family. Dom Toretto, he's a big fan. Big fan. Big
Yeah,
fan.
if you are listening, do us a favor, post this episode on your story and tag us. We'll reshare it on our profile on Instagram as well. Otherwise, we won't look at it.
And we're not going to sit here and pretend like we're not begging. We are fucking begging.
With first
Please.
episode back, you just need to plug us. Please get us back on this steam train.
Get us on that algorithm, baby.
Yeah,
that
help
steam
us
train
out.
algorithm. Full of the corporate dollar.
Rate us 5. All right, so this episode, we're here to reflect. Last year, we did our New Year's resolutions on our episode, and we said that we'd play them again in a year's time and see how we went.
Yeah, I'm pretty worried about this, eh?
I honestly don't reckon I got any of
Yeah,
mine.
I failed
Yeah,
all
look,
of mine for sure, man.
I can't remember what we've got.
I'm no scientist, but I have an inkling we've failed every single one of them.
The ones that are about to play are only the ones that we chose for ourselves, not
Yeah,
the ones
cool.
that we did for each other.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just to make it a little bit shorter, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I failed all of them as anyway.
yeah, me too.
I'll actually guarantee I did.
All right, we'll have a look here. Chip, I'm pretty sure you're up first. So
Oh, this will be good.
ready?
So next year, I reckon I'll probably try to stay off the piss a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I reckon. Oh, just at least a little bit.
Oh, yeah. One from one.
I reckon I did that one pretty good, eh? Fuck, dude. That's if they're anything like that, I'm screwed.
Oh, yeah.
That one was like I probably went backwards.
I reckon you got worse.
Do you reckon you got worse
Well, I
upon
thought
reflection?
the year before that, I thought I genuinely couldn't have got worse, but I reckon I've like hit it out of the fucking park.
Yeah, honestly, I reckon as well. I reckon 100% as well because I joined you nearly every
Bruh.
fucking time too.
That's such an L. I'm not putting on this year's one, eh? It's just not gonna fucking happen.
I reckon last year the year before last year, you had more 1 day sessions.
Yeah.
This year,
more benders,
More
eh?
benders.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm
I
kind of
agree,
liking
yeah.
the benders, eh?
Yeah, I
I'm
reckon they're
fucking
better.
really liking
I'm
them.
not a big bender guy. If I don't get my 8 hours, I'm
You're not a
fucked.
big one session guy anymore as well too. All right, Chip, there's another one for you as well.
And then the other one, I'm probably gonna say no a bit more to the old Severus. The old Severus vape.
Severus
Okay.
vape, lung buster,
Yeah.
Oh, that-
I just want to slow.
elf bar.
Not that we really talk about much, but I
Elf
just
bar.
wanna get rid of it. I forgot about the elf bar. Yeah, so that one I've definitely failed. Would have got the year before last. I was like sucking them on the weekend when we went out and shit.
Yeah.
Last year I would have sucked one most days, I reckon. Eh?
Yeah, 100%.
I'm in agreement with that.
But like now I'm better off than I've ever been with them. But like last year
It's
I
been
was
a week.
terrible. Yeah, it's been
been a
8
week.
days. It's literally been 8 days.
How's Chip? Me and Chip were out for a wave the other day, and he sits there and he goes, "Man, it would have been 9 days if I didn't have a suck on the weekend." And I said, "Chip, 9 days ago was New Year's Eve," and he
I
goes,
suck them on the whole way up.
"Oh, yeah, maybe you're right. It would have been a little bit less than that."
It would have been like 2
Bro,
days.
it
in.
would have been 4 days. It would have been 4 days.
All right, the next
Probably
person-
3 days, to be honest.
We're actually that bad, eh?
But now I can run the right track now. Like, wait,
8
this,
days
no.
in.
This week I fought off some like real good offers and real good flavors of vape, right? And I've declined them, and I reckon I'm on the right path.
Yeah.
Australia Day is going to be a different fucking story, but for the moment, I'm settling in for a vapeless world, if you will. I'm like an oxygen these days, not nicotine oxygen.
Australia Day though, we go vintage. My God.
Australia Day, if there ain't clouds in the sky, I'll tell you what, there's gonna fucking be some. There's gonna be some.
All right, Jacko, I think it's your turn now. Let me just have
man.
a look. Ready?
It's the same as Chip, never to touch another lung buster.
I'm
Legit,
good.
but hopefully I have enough resilience to stick by it. The other one,
Yeah, you killed
Alright,
it.
You didn't.
not to sound like a broken record, last year was absolutely fucked. I reckon I vaped every single day. Like, not fucking
You weren't that
over the top.
bad.
It was just as soon as I got home from work and as soon as I woke up in the morning. Like, it was pretty
That's
bad.
pretty bad.
No, but like I would never have one at work. Like,
Really? Bro, I remember I was so sickening. Every morning, I'd say by the call, get out of bed, have a suck of a vape, and then go to
yeah,
work.
same here.
Really?
It was disgusting.
See, I was never that bad.
And if
I'm
it went
never
dead
that
in the
bad.
morning, I almost cried on the way to work.
Yeah.
Like it went dead before my car trip to work, and I felt like just driving off the road.
Literally, I've been off it for
I'd like to win
my bad. 6 days now, and like I genuinely understand what people talk about when they have withdrawals. Like I've been agitated and fucking like I've just been having mood swings and shit.
Surely
And
that
really?
just makes
Surely
you want
that-
to stay
Dude, and
off
I
them
tell
even
you what,
more.
like I got in my car on the way home from work the other day, drove home, walked into my bed. It used to be the first thing I used to do when I got home from work. And I couldn't think of a better thing right now than a little bit of Lush Ice. All right? A little bit of grape Lush Ice for my fucking holy grail lungs. And I don't even know if I'm ready to quit. I know.
Should we do it for next year?
I sit here and I go, I'm 20 years old, right?
yeah.
well, fuck, why can't I enjoy it while it lasts? But like,
What's that quote that your mate said from work? If you're going to die of something, it's good to be something you fucking love.
yeah, literally. Like, I don't know what direction I'm heading in with it, but I can tell you what, I know for sure Australia Day is going to be a different story than the last 6.
All right, here's the next one, Jacko. Oh.
My other one is I'd like to win an A grade comp this year in footy.
That aged like fine wine, didn't it?
That died with my fucking vape dreams, that one as well. We lost the grand final, god damn it.
At least you got close though.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought those 2 goals would be like go hand in hand. Because if we won the grand final, my God, I wouldn't have been just vaping. I would have been fucking smoking cigars, cigarettes, probably even a fucking glass Barbie as well, the way I was going. Allegedly. You know.
Allegedly. My turn now. Let's see how shit these are.
I want to find love.
My last one's to get jacked.
Was that me?
That's me.
Oh, bro. To get jacked.
And then I said I want to hit the gym more. Wait, last year I don't think I've ever hit the gym less. Like actually,
Holy fuck.
And how much? I lost like 15 kilos last year.
Yeah.
That went down the fucking shitter, didn't it?
Bro said get jacked.
To get jacked.
I reckon you look better now though than what you did. Like
Yeah, I was getting pretty
the
cussed
start of
in.
last year. Yeah, you're starting to look like a little bit of an Oompa Loompa, to be fair.
No, but fuck, that didn't work out, did it? At all.
To get jacked, that'll do me. The only thing you
That's
did,
the biggest
the only
sigma
thing
like
he
comment
did
ever, eh?
last year was jack himself up.
Oh, bro, I can't believe that came out of your mouth.
I know, wait, did I?
want to get jacked next year.
At the end, you go chip. That's a good one. All right, here's our last one.
You know what the funny thing is though? We would have all jumped on the back of that and been like, yeah, me too, man.
Yeah,
like, we all
literally.
want to be ripped.
A lot can change in a year, can't
Yeah.
it? That's what we've really found out here.
A week later, we would have been just on a bender, not caring.
We must be on the slipperiest slope ever. What's next year going to look like?
We're on like a seesaw boat, like fucking slipping over a cliff.
Next year's going to be like, I want to find a job.
Next year's going to be like, I want to have a month off heroin.
Yeah.
All right, my last one here. I hope it's better than that one. That was shocking.
Would be I want to travel more next year.
Oh,
We didn't do that either.
I had it written down, but
Why do I sound like
but
that?
yeah, I would like to travel. I think we're going to go Bali
Before your throat.
and then maybe a trip end of year as well. I don't know. If you guys back the podcast 5 stars.
No, you
gross.
sound like scared in that.
Yeah, I sound like real frigid, eh?
Yeah, I reckon that was
I'm not
because
frigid.
that was because of that surgery you had. I reckon that's what changed
Do
it.
you reckon my voice has changed that much?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
voice changed when I had
Yeah,
the surgery.
true. I sound
Why do we sound like
What's-
fucking
yeah,
like
What did you?
weirdos on it?
like pussies.
Yeah, pussies.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Jeez, a lot can change.
Even your voice,
that,
apparently.
Wait, that sounds like our podcast used to suck, by the way. Like,
Oh, used to. Yeah, used to suck.
yeah, I reckon we got
used
heaps
to
better.
suck. Yeah.
I feel sorry to anyone who starts our podcast from our first episode.
Yeah.
Probably just don't.
Yeah. Should we delete them?
Yeah, it's like all of them.
We just do one at a time.
Imagine someone listening to it now and it's me going, I just want to get jacked. That is terrible. That
I'm sure they'd listen to the rest.
They were fucking good to look back upon. It's a shame we failed every fucking
Did we
single
didn't
one.
pass one of them. We didn't.
No.
Even, what was my last one? I wanted
To travel more.
We didn't.
We
do
didn't
that.
go to Bali.
We didn't travel more.
End of year trip.
Oh, we went
happened,
to
though.
Cairns, yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah.
I reckon we traveled more the year before. I didn't reckon we did because we did Byron like how many times the year before?
Byron doesn't count as
No.
travelling.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like, well, this year we did fucking nothing. We literally went to Sydney and Cairns.
That's more than Byron.
No,
this year we did heaps more travel.
We went to
We
Sydney
did
the year
Sydney,
before.
Cairns, Newcastle.
We did so many
Well,
Goldie
that's on the way,
trips.
yeah. We
Goldie
did.
trips.
Terrible.
Byron, Sydney, Newcastle,
didn't really do that.
Cairns. I reckon we did. I
We did
a fair bit this year.
Early Beach.
Every
sorta.
single one was a bender too.
Yeah, we saw
Oh, we did Early Beach to kick it off as well.
Well, hopefully our 2024 is fucking better than the goals we set last year.
Yeah.
So the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and hoping for a different outcome. So we're about to do exactly that and set some more goals for 2024. All right.
Let's spitfire these. How many do you have?
I got 4.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
we go first?
Yep.
So I got, once again, I'm going to go with the no vaping. I'm going to write in here, like, apart from festivals and events, I'm going to give myself
That's
that.
fair.
'Cause I know I'm not going to, like, be able to do that.
Yeah, that's a realistic goal too. We
I'm
like
a
those.
realist, man. I'm a realist.
We like those.
We love those.
We put a big clauses in these ones as well this year.
we put loopholes in everything we do here.
No vapes unless.
Yeah, no drinking unless it's sad day. So I want to finish my patrol. I got to finish that.
Yeah.
I want to do 75 hard day once this year.
Yeah.
I really want to do that.
Fuck that.
I really want to do that. And then I'm gonna say I'm not gonna go out unless it's events like Hottest 100, someone's birthday, or for like a festival. I'm
Yep.
not gonna go apart from that. Like, I'm not going to fucking Ocean and Bluff every weekend.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough.
That's me.
You got yours?
Well, believe it or not, my first one's no more vaping. I'm going to give myself even more leeway on days Monday till Thursday because I love Fridays, I love Saturdays, and I don't really like Sundays. So vaping would make that a bit easier.
No way, bro.
I'm just fucking.
That's not even a resolution.
I'm just fucking honest. All
Alright,
right.
fair enough. All right.
My next one is no more afternoon naps. All
Yeah.
right, because they are my kryptonite. Come home, I've got big fucking dreams of going to the gym. Next minute, I'm catching some sweet Z's on my bed,
afternoon
man.
naps always. You think
Like,
you think you can get away 15 minutes and then it ruins everything.
And then I'm literally up till like 12 o'clock just staring at my ceiling fan, thinking about everything wrong
You
I've
could-
done in my
everything
life.
you could have done.
Thinking about how I wish I had a vape. And
more?
I don't know. Not really, no.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Well, you wouldn't believe it. My first one's get back into the gym.
Yeah, bro, trying to get jacked again.
Jacked. Be more healthy is one of mine. I want to start eating more like whole foods, like nutritious
So
foods.
You're
Less-
gonna cut KFC out?
No, but I'm going to make up for it for the other meals I eat. So maybe like
You're like you're the type of bloke to be like, so I'm gonna have KFC 4 times a day, which means 8 times a day I'm gonna have a salad. 8 times a week.
yeah, to cancel it out.
Yeah. I like you thinking. I might hop on the back of that.
We've got clauses and everything. Another one is, like no vapes
apart from
like events or like a trip away.
Yeah.
Because whether you like it or not, vaping's in right now, and you can't get away from it.
yeah.
I don't do it during the week, but if there's a big event on, you might as well dabble. If we're going to be real here.
Jacko's just gone with a clause like, yeah, I'm not gonna vape unless I want to.
Yeah, literally.
Can I, instead of goals, can we do a dream? I dream someone makes a healthy nicotine vape, please. Like,
No, and another one is doing fun trips and like more memorable trips instead of going out every weekend. Like I want to cancel instead of going out every weekend.
quality over quantity.
Maybe go on a trip somewhere once a month,
Yeah.
and the other weekend stay inside for a change. I reckon that would
Stay inside and
be
wank.
better.
See-
Yes.
I like.
No, I said yes. I said yes before you said
I
that.
got him.
See, I find that so difficult during football season because every Saturday is
Yeah.
taken up, and it's sort of like you don't have anything to look forward to apart from pissing up after football.
Yeah.
and then you're in your hometown, so you go to the same places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm just cutting it out, eh?
Yeah, this year I'm going to start flocking around a little bit.
I'll probably give myself one night, I reckon, at Bluff where I just like tear the place in half and maybe get banned.
There's going to be nights where we tear it apart. But getting banned again could be the best thing for us.
Yeah.
That's how we started last year. We were banned from all nightclubs
To be
in
fair-
Queensland.
I've got too much on me plate at the moment. I've got too many fucking fines. I can't get banned.
what fines do you have?
Don't go into
For
it.
being a local hero?
I'll lock him up.
Yeah.
That's all mine there.
I've got one more goal
Yeah.
for this year, and it's a bit more of a serious one. I want to be more in on everything I choose to do. Whether like I don't want to be 50% in on football, I want to be 100% in. Same with the podcast. I want to be 100% in on the podcast. Like I'm not gonna sort
A
of
half-ass something.
half-ass shit anymore.
That's good. That's
Like,
a really good
I hope. Give me a month, and it might be a bit.
Please
different.
don't.
Yeah.
Just 100% in the potty.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
That's a really good one.
Yeah, just shit like that. Like same, like I don't. For example,
Well-
like learning the guitar, I don't want to learn it for a month. I want to learn it for
Yeah.
the whole year.
Let me
like
give-
shit. Like I want to be more consistent.
More discipline, it sounds
Yeah.
like, as well.
Well, let me give you this. So, like, if you go 100% in, you can't just vape Saturday, Sunday, Friday. You got to vape the whole week.
Dude, what's the point of living if there's no enjoyment?
Yeah. So now you got to vape every day.
I've already conceded, so count that one out. Right, we only thought it was fitting to give you our ins and outs for 2024. So this is going to be things that we want to introduce more into our life or completely get rid of.
Leave back in 2023, you know? Just the ins and outs.
Leave
It's
shit
kind
in
of
the past.
name. Yeah, 100%.
This could be a little bit of a trauma dump. It could be us trying to be a little bit better. You know what I mean? So who's going to kick us off?
I can kick us off, boys. Right here, I've got the Mayfield podcast. Probably the best, most relevant thing of our fucking time.
Oh, 2024, it's definitely in.
it's
For
in.
those who don't
It
listen.
wasn't in 23, but hopefully 2024.
Shit, it wasn't in 2022 as well.
But this
We've
year,
been fucking doing this.
this year it's in.
Third time lucky. It is
This
in
year
this
it's
year.
fucking in, and it's here to stay.
Is that it for your one? You were going one at a time, are we?
one at a time.
We'll go one for one.
All right, another in. Bullying. Let's bring that shit back. There's way too many people that are way
No,
too
let's
confident.
rebrand it. Character development.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Some people need to get sprayed. You see some shit online and you just know that they need to get sprayed for it. I reckon bring it back. Instagram Reels are looking healthy at the moment for it. as well.
Yeah, Instagram Reels arguably leading the charge this year.
They're leading the campaign to
100%.
reintroduce
It's good to see
character
too.
development.
Someone's gotta
I feel
do it,
like,
man.
but I feel like 2024 is genuinely going to be a year where, you know how, don't want to offend anyone, but you know the last couple of years everything's got a little bit more woke.
Yeah.
I reckon 2024 is going to quietly be the year where we're going to start turning back on
So
it. a
you
little bit.
reckon?
I'm sensing it. I'm honestly
You
sensing
reckon
it.
it's the year of sleep?
It's the year of
it's
the year of the culling.
yeah, 100%.
I fucking
genuinely
hope
agree.
it does.
I
because
honestly reckon it will be.
You can't say anything without offending anyone now. Like,
Yeah.
you got to have your fucking head on a swivel when you're saying a little bit of a dark humour
Yeah.
joke in public.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anything at the
Oh,
moment.
2024, the year of dark humour.
I reckon.
It's good to see, man.
One
It's
of
great to
my
see.
ins for this year is wine.
Yeah.
Holy
Wine-
cunt. Holy fucking cunt.
Wine's been in for a bit, eh? Wine's
Yeah,
been in for a
wine-
bit, but 2024.
2024 massive wine
I heard
season.
last year the grapes, really good year for the grapes. So
This year, I heard the children
Yeah.
are working even harder in the grapeyard, stomping on those fuckers. So it's gonna get fiery, and we're gonna get wine drunk this year.
Epstein wine.
Whoa.
No, my bad. I heard the
I won't be
season-
drinking that shit.
All right, and out for this year. Pedophilia. Let's fuck that shit off. Let's leave that back in 2023.
that,
I reckon Stephen Hawking and the
Are we not
and
doing all
the,
that?
and the Epstein Island. I reckon we'll leave that back in the last year. I'm just throwing it out in there now that I'm talking about
I'm
it.
backing that to the grave. It's not just this year that I've backed that. I've backed that my whole life.
100%,
But this year we're gonna fucking lead a campaign.
I reckon
against it.
2024 is a year where we just leave that shit in the past. Let's put it behind us.
Give us
now.
a miss with that pedophilic shit, alright?
See, I'm thinking like,
No.
well, bro, we're still doing ins.
Okay.
Who gives a fuck? Just doing it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No, Chip,
Nah.
that was an out.
See, all right, so this year I reckon it ends good customer service.
Yeah.
Oh please.
I'm praying this is our year.
We're off for a good start too. I swear this year I've had really good customer service.
Honestly,
Every
actually
other
me
day.
too now I think about it. That cafe that we had at Port Macquarie,
yeah.
that was really good. That kicked it off. KFC's been awesome.
Apart
since
from
then.
an absolute tragic trip for me to Subway, I'm just gonna like ignore that.
Yeah.
But it's off to a good start.
Yeah.
I don't want to name drop publicly on this podcast, but if Maroochydore Macca's does not fix their customer service,
Oi.
I am going to commit multiple accounts of arson and burn that fucking
Yeah.
building to the ground.
If- oi, I sw-
Every time I go there and get an iced coffee frappe, the cunt doesn't have chocolate drizzle on it, and it's making me lose my mind.
If that joint doesn't fix their shit,
Oi.
we're taking that Ronald McDonald.
They're actually notoriously bad, eh? They're fucked up. The last window. The first window you get attitude and you're like, whatever.
Literally.
Whatever. And then you drive to the last window, they pretty much throw the food at you. And then they forget half the shit too. So, yeah, no, I agree. I reckon COVID killed it, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
They started hiring people that they had to hire. If you know what I mean. If you're picking up what I put down, the cunts that couldn't get a job beforehand.
They
and
were desperate, they were
The
desperate.
ones that you didn't need to look at beforehand started getting a job. And now it's just terrible. They don't know how to look you in the eyes. They don't ask how your day's been. It's just shit.
You know who I want to keep their bloody form in for customer service? Phoenix Kebabs. They're always positive. They're always happy to make my
Good
kebab
people
there.
down there. Good
Kebabs.
people.
Shout out,
Yeah, yeah.
sponsored.
They also, it's
Love 'em.
also probably because they know us personally at the moment. so.
They know our orders, so we're a little bit easier than most other customers. But yeah. All right, one of my outs this year is hot Cheetos. I wish I wasn't having to say this, but I think my stomach needs the rest this
I'm looking
year.
at a packet right now on your bench. I don't know if that's true or not, eh?
It starts from it starts from today. I had some last night, but I'm being serious.
Nah, honestly, I'm never getting rid of hot Cheetos, eh? That's
Yeah.
like me lying and saying I'm getting rid of KFC. It ain't happening. it ain't happening.
I'll stop breathing before I get rid of hot Cheetos.
Yeah, all right, let's scratch that one. Fuck it.
No, let's pray that happens. Let's pray that happens.
Oh, dickhead alert.
My out. Aussie Bro Squad on TikTok. Have you seen them?
Yes.
Chip, you don't have TikTok because it destroyed your life,
Yeah.
but I understand. People who are doing TikTok dances in public, like the real cringy ones, let's fuck that shit off. I reckon we leave that last year.
That's wild. I don't understand what that phenomenon is.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's the fact it's their mum behind the camera
Yeah.
just being like, dance, monkey, dance. Like, that's literally what it
Do
is.
you reckon people watch it because they actually enjoy it, or do you reckon they watch it because it's like, are they seriously fucking doing it? I don't understand.
Is
the
it
difference.
AI?
No, it's real.
But like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, I ain't ever go through a phase where I was walking around the plaza just having a little
Yeah.
bit of a bop and a groove
yeah,
every now
pretty
and
much for people like Chip who don't know TikTok as well. It's like it's a group of probably 5 of them, I think.
then. I think they're all brothers, aren't? No, they can't be.
oh,
They're the same
Unfortunate
age.
Gene. Unfortunate Gene.
And they genuinely just in public slick back, combed over hair, all matching outfits, and they just do TikTok dances for like an hour straight.
It's like they're dressed up like the dude off Grease.
yeah,
Is
like
that the-
suspenders on their pants, and they're just like real cringy dancing.
To put it simply, it's fucking wild.
Yeah,
Like,
it's fucked.
But
Yeah, and they're the type of people that are giving you bad customer service at your Macca's as well since COVID. So,
yeah.
So shoot him.
anyone got another?
Yeah, I'll go off a couple because I got a couple more ins.
Yeah.
So I got trips away this year. I reckon we'll do one more.
Hunch.
Yeah.
I've got Aquapos.
They were in last year.
But
They
now,
were staying in the
we're
uniform
doing
too.
one at every beach on the coast.
Oh, I've actually nailed a few down though.
Yeah,
Hypothetically, I'm just
You
spitting
get
out-
through your Aquaturd work, eh? Like, really?
You know what's quite fond of your aqua turds? Those little brimbos in the ocean. They
Yeah.
just come up and there's just bust
Dude,
ups.
Coxie's an turd
I'll
enthusiast.
tell you
He's
what,
a veteran.
I tell you what, if there's any fishermen out there looking to get easy catches, slide me a lobster note. I'll hop in the water, drop one, and you'll watch a school of fish arise.
I don't know why everyone hates on them. They're as old as Methuselah, aqua turds.
Old as what?
Methuselah.
Methuselah, what's that?
I know,
That's
that's
gotta
got
be a-
saying I heard.
That's got to be a spelling error.
Yeah.
And then I've got one in that I don't want to happen, but I think it's going to happen. I reckon this year we're just going to get terrible weather all year.
Don't say
Why
that,
would you
man.
say
I reckon
that?
we're going to... Dude, the year started so bad. I reckon we're going to get it all year.
No,
It's muggy as
didn't
fuck.
Japan start off with the tsunami? Didn't I read that somewhere.
yeah. I'd
I was half sideways
okay,
though.
well, that's unfortunate. No doubt, all right? That's very unfortunate.
I don't
but-
want to be that guy, but I think I'd prefer. I would take a tsunami for maybe a couple of weeks of good weather at the moment.
I wouldn't personally
See,
living near the
I do
beach.
live on the hill,
I
but
go, dude, you just go to Mulaney and just cruise while you watch everyone get flooded away. You just cruise. Once it's done, get in there, rob stores and shit. Take everything, build your own house on the beach.
we start looting and rioting. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, but apparently, isn't like the weather that we get based on like
It's
the
La
weather
Nina
another
or El
country
Nino.
got?
It's one. There's a weather system at the moment. Is it? It
I
might
don't
be El
know.
Nino or La Nina, but apparently it was meant to do the exact opposite. It was meant to be like a dry summer. It's been it's been pissing down the whole time.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
days that like when it pisses down, it's just muggy as fuck for like
Yeah.
the next couple of days. Like it is pretty dry, man, when it's
Can
not
I
raining.
quickly
checks out.
Muggy is moisture.
That checks out.
can I quickly throw in an out?
Yeah.
No more of this. Oh, this year's going to be the hottest year ever. Can we
Yeah,
fuck that
it's
shit
the
off? Because
fucking hottest
every
year.
year it never
Yeah.
happens,
It's
and they
so
say it
fucking
every year.
annoying.
I think we can just assume it's either going to happen or it's not.
Yeah.
I reckon just get that shit out of the news. It's kind
That
of
might be because of global warming.
Nerf that. Nerf that.
But how about we shuck that one out as well while we're at it?
little bit of a conspiracy theory that I might just throw in here. You know, the ice age and stuff happened. Like, obviously, global warming is a thing. But is it because it just naturally happens anyway?
It's just the
or-
Earth.
Yeah.
The Earth goes through patterns.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is. But like we don't help it by any
yeah,
means.
no, that's
Yeah,
what
we
I
just
agree on.
accelerate it.
Wait,
Like, the
especially
amount-
fucking Taylor Swift. Have you seen her?
In a fucking private jet.
Yeah, she gets on a private jet like 10 times a week. causes like as much CO2 in the world than like any person would cause like 5 years.
I doubt it. The amount you fart, I reckon you're up with her. I reckon you're up with her.
She's like a fucking female cow. He just fucking corrupts the ozone layer with his dirty farts.
All right. That's all right. All right.
How did I get a free?
All right.
I just got out of that so easily. That sucked.
All right.
Any others here?
I've got an out. World war. Can we just like have a peace treaty in Palestine and Israel and maybe Ukraine and Russia? Like, I think maybe going forward we leave that in the past.
I reckon we should
2023.
organise a big bocce game. just call truce for maybe.
I
a
reckon
day.
that'll solve it, actually.
Or maybe
Bocce.
like a Connect 4. Play game of Connect 4.
Actually, no. Because if you put a +4 on Putin, he'd just shoot you. He would just shoot you.
You put a +4. You stack a +4 on Kim Jong Un.
Kim Jong Un would press a big button and there'd be like 10 nukes in the air. I've got a couple outs that I think are just going to happen. I reckon this year we're going to get no good movies. Movies have been shit forever now.
Yeah, ever
for
since
years.
Netflix.
I reckon they're going to keep getting worse. And you know what? I reckon it's going to be a cold Euro summer. I don't reckon there's many people finding themselves this year in Europe, and I reckon Europe's going to be half dead from Australia wise. I reckon last year every man and their dog went to Europe, and this year it's going to.
Do you reckon maybe it's a pattern? You reckon maybe like every
2 years?
Maybe like it's like a leap year sort of
Yeah.
scenario
Yeah.
where chicks go to find themselves
every 2 years? I reckon it's because their dad's wallets have got to like restore a bit before they can send them again.
Yeah,
to
no,
Europe.
The funds
makes
have to
sense.
be
Yeah.
replaced.
So I
Makes
reckon
The dad has to go like break his back at his local construction
Yeah.
company for
So
another
Get work cover.
So they save up the payout money,
Yeah.
and then she gets to go build titsy in Europe.
Yeah,
And then obviously out to see vapes, kiddies, they're gone.
yeah. Fuck them off. Said that a few
I've got
times.
some more. I'll just rattle a couple off. One of the outs is edging, self-explanatory. Another out is bad bitch charisma. You can fuck that off as well.
Honestly, there's actually nothing worse than when you're chatting to someone or when someone's in the circle and they're going, they got this bad bitch energy.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Like,
Shut
I'm not
up.
like other chicks.
Yeah.
I'm like more of the
I'm
boys.
like a bad bitch.
Yeah, I'm a bad bitch.
Oh, there's actually nothing worse.
I really hope that gets left in the past.
Let's leave
I
that.
wonder who
Another
started
one
it.
that I'm not fully convinced on. I'm not set on it. It's outs with Instagram reels of people dying.
Be so careful what you say, eh?
Yeah, there's
How are you going to word
there's
this where
no
you're
way
not?
you can go with this one. Yeah,
There's not a way you say the next words that you don't look like a psychopath.
Why even bring it up? I can go on to your next one. Do you have another
Well,
one?
I just want it out of my life. Like I feel like
Okay,
it's
fair. Okay, that's
maybe
enough.
desensitizing me a little
Okay.
bit. Like,
All right.
Just stop it there.
Yeah, that's
okay.
enough.
Done?
Any others?
see, I'm glad I have people like you around me to stop me from saying shit that would probably get me in jail.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that. No, that's all I've got actually. But seriously,
What a way to finish it off.
So-
Thank you for that. That was sick. Oh, it's so good to be back.
It is good to be back.
It is
Fucking
very-
awesome to be back. It's awesome.
yeah. So I think I don't know. Do you guys have any more?
Nah, that's it. I'm all
I
right.
reckon that's it for now. I reckon we'll think of a few over the next couple of
Yeah,
episodes.
and I hope some of those really do stay in.
Yeah.
And some of those definitely get the fuck out.
Yeah, Stephen.
Yeah,
Shout out to Mr.
Shut,
Hawken.
shut his operation down. Shut his operation down.
Someone unplug the remote.
All right, first episode of the year has come to an end.
It's going to be a long year. Jesus.
It felt a little bit weird, I reckon, hopping back in the stew, some would call it. The,
the
stu-
stew.
the
What the
studio,
fuck?
the stew.
It's literally our mate's mum's basement.
But I reckon it's a pretty good episode.
My brain felt like mush that whole
Yeah,
episode.
I know. So,
All I'm saying, it really is good to be back.
yeah.
Oh, this year is going to be something different.
This year's going to be massive. As we said at the start of the episode, if you heard it, we're working on a hotline. So if you heard the plug at the start of the episode, you'll hear the phone number there.
Give it a ring.
Yeah, call in the stories, flame us, ask for advice, tell us whatever you want.
A question even.
Yeah, instead of using in the DMs now, you can just leave a voicemail. It's completely anonymous, unless you want to name drop yourself or something like that.
Or your
okay?
mate that needs to be stitched up.
Yeah, if you want to stitch up your mate, we'd love to hear.
I'm going to
some
start
of those.
calling up and naming my mate Jordan.
Also, remember, if you're going to do the hotline, keep it fairly appropriate. No racial slurs and shit
Yeah,
like that.
no.
That will get us cancelled because that's the last thing we need, especially when we're on top of the world at the moment.
Yeah. We're at the top and everyone's trying to get our spot.
Yeah. We got that many people coming at us. But
And if you didn't hear it at the start of the episode, it's something we're working on and it'll be in the next couple of weeks.
yeah. It'll be there soon. The more you guys call in, second episode's coming. So
And just on top of what Coxie said, you might have the fucking best yarn we've ever heard, but if there is like slander in it towards any race, gender,
just
like
can't
we
go play it.
unfortunately can't put it in
Yeah.
just because like
just
it's
be
just
mindful.
fucking not on.
Just be
alright?
mindful, all right?
Get out of it.
But anyway, we're back with our LFIs. This one, shout out to my my boss at work. This one's actually from him, and it is blood, sweat, and tears to earn a dime, but never forget to always shit on company time. so use that one how you will. If you need a shit and you're leaving home, it can wait. It can wait. Wait till you work. You're getting paid for
Your
it.
boss
alright?
sounds like he started at the bottom and he's got to the top.
Oh, he's got his shit worked out. 100%. He's
Yeah,
got like
Literally.
Shit worked out.
He's got a shitting timetable worked
Oh,
out.
he goes, wait, I'll tell you what, he goes missing at least 5 times a day. So I'll let that known. But and then song of the week this week is Finder, the Carl Cox remix. So you'll find that on our song of the week. For those who haven't had it already, go search up Mayfield Song of the Week.
Yeah.
You'll find the link in our bios.
If you're
on all our
starting your
platforms.
year a little bit low, this playlist will get you back up to speed. I promise you
Yeah,
that.
it takes you through. It's like a journey of emotions.
Yeah.
Hey?
You're sad, you're thinking about someone who's left your life, and then you're all kicking and then you're ready for a beer. So
Yeah.
it's a good mix of emotions there.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's really just an art form.
But we got big things coming this year. We got a lot planned. We're really going to try rip in and fucking hopefully this thing takes off.
Yeah.
So stay tuned and let us know what you want to hear in the future.
Okay.
Happy Wednesday, motherfucker.
Guys.